What's good, y'all? Welcome back to another episode of Black and Aquatics Freedom Through Swimming. I'm your host, Tazaria, also known as Coach T, and it's good to be back after a long-needed break. So, I'm going to start with a couple of updates with me, what's been going on with me, and why I needed a break. So, in December, I moved back to North Florida, and then in January, I started a new position in Tallahassee. For the first month and a half, I was commuting some weeks between Jackson, Tallahassee, and it was a lot, I really didn't mind the commute, but it really does take a toll on the body and on your energy. So those days where I was commuting about 5 hours to and from a day, when I got home, I just was not feeling like doing a lot or doing much, to be honest. So I just took these past 3 months essentially to rest. I moved to Tallahassee in February, and I've been here for almost 2 months now, and I'm still settling in, getting used to my position, getting used to the city. I mean, they say it's a city, but it feels more like a town. It's so small. Essentially just seeing how it goes. That's pretty much what's been going on with me, why I took a well-needed break from recording and other things, but it feels good to be recording again, and I somewhat have my bearings in the city, so that feels good. Enough about me. Let's get into a few things that has happened over the past 3 months that I feel is definitely worth mentioning. The first one being is back in January, Simone and Manuel partnered with together, and she released a film titled Head Above Water, Simone Manuel. It was basically a film where Simone basically tells her swim story, and a lot of it had to do with how the world reacted when she let people know that she was diagnosed with overtraining syndrome and how she was treated, after that. I did write a blog post about that. If you want to read a little bit more of my thoughts, that's up on the website as well. But I think if you are for diversity in aquatics in general, or you're a fan of Simone Manuel, I would highly recommend watching that film to kind of see what she dealt with and, where she's at with that. She's also started competing again, which is good to see. I know that she was at the Tiers Pro Swim Series that was in Fort Lauderdale at the beginning of this month of March, and I thought that was really cool, seeing her back in the water. Next up, the Howard University men's swimming and diving team won the NEC, or the Northeast Conference Championships, back in February. They won with 928 points that they accumulated over 5 days. I believe it's the first time in 30 years that they had won the championships, and this time they did it as the only all-black swim team in the NCAA. So a huge congratulations to the team, the coaching staff, and everyone else involved. That's a major accomplishment. So congrats again to them. They were also featured on the cover of Sports Illustrated magazine back in February. Their featured article was titled How the Only All-Black Team in College Swimming Became the Sport's Hottest Ticket. And I also definitely recommend giving that a read. I'll be sure to drop the link for the article as well as the film for Simone Manuel in the show notes. Last but not least, I did want to shout out Daniel Hodge of Alma Ocean and Alma Swim Foundation, and Kimbriel Finch, founder of Courageous Leap. They're hosting a water safety event called April Pools Day tomorrow, April 1st, and I really wanted to make it out to this event, but it seems like every time I want to go somewhere, something that I can't get out of comes up. So I just wanted to wish them the very best of luck with this event. Hopefully I'll be able to make it to another one. With that being said, As always, if there are any swim projects or organizations in your local community that serve the Black community and you think we should highlight them, please reach out to us at podcast@blackandaquatics.com or reach out to us on Instagram @_blackandaquatics. Thanks for checking in. Peace.